Welcome back to Malaysia, Calum.
Thank you. It's been a while. 2018, I think, was the last time I was here.
Yes, I think it's been like, what, 5 years?
Yeah, it's too long.
Anything changed?
I mean, when I was driving through from the airport last night, I forgot how built up Malaysia is. It's huge.
We've got a lot of new buildings.
I mean, I know you had the Petronas Towers. I mean, they're beautiful, but I didn't realise it was so big. A lot must have changed in the last few years.
Did you get to go around?
Not really. We flew in, I landed, I went to bed, and then I woke up this morning, went around the mall for a little while and took in some of the sights, but yeah, nowhere near enough time to spend in Malaysia.
Well, you've definitely seen the Twin Towers.
Yes.
You're actually performing here tonight.
Yes.
So I just wanted to know, what was your favourite song to perform so far?
On the tour, there's been a couple of standout moments. I think Biblical seems to have really resonated with people, even through all of Europe and America. That was a strong favourite. Bridges, I think, is a strong one, just because of the nature of the song and how sort of it's a delicate subject, but I think we handle it in the right way. You know, we especially through music.
Yeah.
It seems to have done some great things already. People messaging me saying that it's a song that's really helped them. Flaws, I think, is beautiful, reminding people to love themselves. So I think there's been a couple, but I would say Biblical probably gets one of the most beautiful responses.
That's my favourite song on the album, so I'm glad to hear that.
Thank you.
And you've got one more song on the album called Heaven, which Diana Danielle actually jumped on the remix.
Yes.
So I know you've been doing quite a few remixes. What's it been like working with artists from Southeast Asia?
I mean, amazing. Southeast Asia has been a territory that has been so supportive of me over the last 5-6 years now. And so I really wanted to, when we released Heaven, we discussed about having it as a duet anyway. And then when we looked at, where could we do that duet? Who would want to do it? I was just like, can we do a collaboration within Southeast Asia? Because that, Indonesia, the Philippines, Malaysia, Singapore, like all of these incredible territories that have been so supportive of me, I wanted to give back, So we did a couple of versions. Diana was the choice for Malaysia, and she brings something really beautiful to the song. She's got this beautiful angelic voice. I think our voices just really work well together. So yeah, I couldn't think of a better place to do this collaboration with.
Yeah, and she's got such a great energy as well.
Yeah.
Like, she's very well loved over here, so I think she was a perfect choice.
100%. I couldn't have thought of anybody better. And when we first started talking, she was like, well, I'm only an actress. I'm like, are you kidding? Because you sound like an incredible singer. So
right, this was her first official song.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, look, I think everybody remembers, the first time they did those amazing things. So I'm glad that it's with me. And
what's one thing that you would say is heaven for Calum Scott?
I mean, what I do, there's many moments when I've been on tour where I've been stood in front of an audience, they're on their feet and they're clapping, and I just have to take a moment to just really absorb that. Sometimes it doesn't feel quite real. It feels like my imposter syndrome just takes a hold of me, and I'm like, this is, you're going to wake up from your dream in a minute, like back up your office day job. So there's been that across the tour that's been heaven for me. And then just spending time with family as well. I got an opportunity between America and Europe where I got to go home and surprise the family and seeing my nephew, picking my nephew up from school, going surprising my mum. Those moments for me, because I'm such a family guy, are just so precious. And
since you have collaborated with someone from Malaysia, and you've been here twice now, have you learned any Malay words? I've
forgotten. I did have all of my Malay words, and then I've forgotten them all. I do think, is it Aku Cinta Kamu?
Yes, that means I love you.
So I remembered that. That's an important one.
Okay.
I would be guessing if I tried to remember. I think because Terima Kasih is Indonesia, right?
It's the same here.
Oh, perfect. Yes. Yeah. So yeah, I knew Terima Kasih, obviously.
I wanted to teach you some words that you might be able to use tonight.
Okay. Yeah, I'm open to that.
Which are words like heaven.
Okay.
Which is syurga.
Shurga,
like sugar, but syurga, yes.
Shurga, okay, right,
yes.
Okay.
So when you introduce the
write
song.
This down.
And then bridges.
Yeah.
Which is jambatan.
Shurga, and jambatan. Okay.
And then one more, you are the reason.
Okay.
Which is kamulah sebabnya.
I thought that might be a little bit more difficult. We've got heaven, bridges, and you are the reason. What was that last one, sorry?
Kamulah sebabnya.
Yes. Kamulah sababnya.
Yeah. So I'll be listening out tonight to see what he's saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do my homework just to remember that I say it right. Every time I say something in the language where I'm at, I'm always like, I'll say like Aku Cinta Kamu, and then I'll get a round of applause. I'm like, whew, okay, I got that
down.
one right. Thank goodness for that. Yeah. So I'll have to remember all of those. But thank you for teaching me that.
Yeah, I hope they're useful, and I can't wait to see you tonight.
Thank you.
Perform, especially, like I said, Biblical is my favourite from the album. So
Oh,
it's
thank
really
you.
good.
Terima kasih.
Sama-sama.
Thank you.